Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create, job ready Tableau project for your resume so that it will help you stand out as a Tableau developer or as a data analyst. So let us get started without wasting much time. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, why this video is important? Okay, because see, having relevant project, on your resume is one of the best ways to showcase the skills, and talk about that can lead you into your dream role. Okay, now when I say resume, what is that we need? What are the things that we need to keep? We'll talk about that. Okay, so let us get started and moving. So I'll just open it my notepad and see. It starts with the first basic step, that is choosing the right domain. Okay, so often when I have taken interviews, I have seen people getting confused, like what domain I should keep. It should be healthcare, or it should be retail, or it should be finance. And also you can keep the domain what you are comfortable in speaking. Okay, like say currently you are working on a healthcare project, then it is always recommended you follow that. If you're working on sales or marketing or finance, keep it related to that, so that if any cross questions comes with respect to the terminology or the business understandings, you will be able to answer it. Okay, so often I have seen, he might be working on, financial sector or marketing sector, but because there are more opportunities on healthcare projects, he will try to keep related to healthcare. But what happens is he will question you on the behind how uh, the things work for healthcare, some basic functionality about that, so that we might not be able to answer. So we need to avoid that kind of issues and choose a right domain. So this is the first thing that you will be doing. Okay, second one is, after this, so once you finalize with which domain you are going to use, then we need to come and talk about what are the project components to include. Okay, so this will give us gist of what we need. Like say, when I say project components, like I always tell in my previous video, first we need to talk about, what is the problem statement we have. So project statement is very important, or the problem statement. Clearly define the problem you are solving, because we all are applying for a Tableau role, which means if you are able to, talk about this in your resume, then it shows a sense of responsibilities. Okay, this guy knows, what is the problem area in the project and what he is actually doing or going to implement it. So that's why knowing a problem that you're going to solve exact will help. Example, now you might get, what should be example. Okay, what should be the example? Like how can we improve sales performance across region? Okay, maybe this could be, one problem area. So client says that, the sales that he sees are not increasing. Now to find out why sales are not increasing, you are going to create a dashboard like that. Okay, so now after you identify the problem statement, next step is, or what is the objective? What is the object? The purpose, sorry, purpose of the project or the dashboard. Example, provide actionable insights to sales team. KPIs and metrics. Okay, so what are the KPIs and metrics? KPIs and metrics. Now these are very important because, often many times in interviews we have seen that, they are asking about what are the metrics that you have implemented, and also here many get confused, like, what metric should I speak, how is it important to me and all. So first one is, like say if I'm talking about sales domain, then we can tell, like say total revenue, okay, uh, or profit margin, or some terms related to Y over growth, or or MOM, YTD, all this we can include. Okay, so if it is related to healthcare, we can talk about, like say, bed occupancy rate, mortality rate, you know repeated patients, uh, patient satisfaction scores, etc. These are something that we can always talk about. Third one is, I mean, again, another example, if you're speaking about marketing, we can always talk about the customer experience or satisfaction rate. Conversion rates are important in terms of marketing, because do speak to multiple people in marketing, but out of them, like say if I'm talking to 10 or making 10 calls in a day, of those 10 call, how many clients am I able to convert them into a potential customer. So that's why conversion rate is very important in marketing. So these are some of the KPIs, just to give you a gist that we can talk about. And then next is dashboard features. What are the dashboard features you are going to implement? This is again very important. Like say, we have added filters, we have given a global filters option, or we have added parameters to implement some scenarios or actions to make your dashboard interactive. Okay, so this will help us in explaining a better thing. Okay, so now let us see an example, okay, a real example where we'll put all of those we have discussed above into a practical thing. Okay, so we will take the example of sample superstore, because that is what we have ready. Okay, so for that, what we can tell, so I'm just naming that as a retail sales performance dashboard. This is the name I'm giving to that dashboard that I'm going to create on sample superstore. Okay. Now data set. This is the same data set we will be using sample superstore, and we will be creating it. Now first is identifying what are the KPIs we can create. So I'm just going to create few. One is my total sales. Okay, we can directly pull this into view and we can create. Second one is, like say, profit margin I'm trying to create. And the third one is my top 10 products by sales I'm trying to create. And fourth one is a region wise, maybe sales. Okay. Now, after you identify this, we need to create dashboard. Okay. So on top of the metrics you have created above, create a dashboard. Simple. Okay. It can be any dashboard. Okay. Like you can create some charts for this. Okay. And maybe, what they call heat map and all, and pie charts like that you can create, and you can place them in the dashboard. Now you can, step one, you have identified the metrics. Step two, you have created the dashboard. Now step three would be adding interactivity. Okay, like say filters, actions, and parameters you can create and make them work. Now designing, like however you want, you can design the dashboard. After step four is design the dashboard. Okay, so so what we can do in this, use consistent colors so that it looks uniformed. Add a titles, add titles and subtitles to make it effective. Now once your dashboard is ready, we can speak about this dashboard that you have created in resume. Like say, add some points related to this. Okay, like say, developed, how we can tell the same thing in resume. Developed an interactive dashboard for retail sales analysis. Okay, tracking KPIs like total revenue, like total sales, profit margin, and region wise sales growth. Something like this, we can create a statement and we can tell that leveraged LOD expressions and parameter actions to enhance interactivity. So same thing, whatever we have implemented above, we are trying to write, you know, in the resume so that it can help whoever is reading it. So now after you do that, we can always mention about including tools that we have used in the project. Like say we have used Tableau, we have used SQL, or you have used any ETL applications or even Excel. All of that you can include it here in your skill set. Now after this, what is the result that you have achieved, that you can write it here. Like say, after after showing this enhanced dashboard, it helped us in generating a result of like say 10% or by some X percent, you can tell, because we also want to know the output of the project that we have delivered. How is it going to help or how it has helped? Okay, so in doing so, your resume will stand out. So I hope this video has given you some clarity on how to keep things. Okay, so if you need any help or in creating your resume, or if you need any help related to projects, like say you want a data set, you want a Tableau design, you want KPI metrics, you can reach out to me or email me. I can help you with that. Okay, with that said, I'm ending my today's video. I hope to see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and have a good day.